His name is the only begotten Son, Christ. Ask you to bless us and watch over us and keep us, Lord. Wake up from sleep, feeding the sheep. If you want the kingdom, you must be born again. The Bible like a sword, precepts so sharp it'll pierce your skin. We ain't never gonna break a bed. 2 Corinthians 4, 8 through 10. Before Yahweh Shah come, it's time to repent and get grafted in. Get grafted in. It's time to repent and get grafted in. Before Yahweh Shah come, it's time to repent and get grafted in. Get grafted in. Get grafted in. Before Yahweh Shah come, it's time to repent and get grafted in. Straight up.
Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shah Barakathon. You know what I mean? This is Ahava and Cinderella of the Blind Date and Faith show. You know what I'm saying? We don't need no introduction, but I gotta say it, man. Allow us to reintroduce ourselves. You know what I mean? Because a lot of people been trying to, you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of shouts out to Zedekiah in the chat. You know what I mean? Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shah Barakathon. But yeah, man, like I said, man, allow us to please reintroduce ourselves, man, because it's been a lot of sabotaging trying to go on. But you know what I'm saying? You can't sabotage the show because the Lord is with this show. No matter what y'all camps say and think, you know what I'm saying? The Lord is with us. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? How y'all got camps, but y'all not bringing y'all people together, but y'all want to sabotage what me and Cinderella trying to do. You know what I mean? If we supposed to be an Israelite community, then let's have a common unity of blind dating faith. We simply just trying to bring people together in righteousness in the Hebrew Israelite community. So stop hating and let's have a common unity in this community. You know what I mean? Go ahead, sis.
Yeah, I want to say amen to that. I just want to say I'm very grateful to even be starting out with this because this is the first show like this. We have so many shows like this. So I just want to give a shout out to the host first and stuff like that. We will be giving him an interview so people can kind of get to know him a lot more, so they can understand, you know, the basis of the show. A lot of people don't understand, but my whole thing is don't waste our time. Please don't. Like, so many people reach out to us and be like they want to be on the show and then y'all tap out. I know y'all pretty nervous and stuff like that. But I would just say if y'all don't want to do the show, you don't have to do it. It's, you know, it's up to you, really. It's no pressure. We do want people on the show, but you know, just if you won't come up, have fun. You know, it's just a blind date, a virtual blind date. So it's not like you physically have to be with the person. You know, you're not paying for nothing. It's a free way to get to know somebody. Like, you know, and if you don't match with nobody on here, what if somebody else out there in YouTube world see your video? You know, Lion's Den been helping do the reels and stuff to make the little promotional videos so y'all can get a clip and a little snippet of the show. So I just want to say that too. So it's like, you know, y'all can, if y'all want to get to know us more, we is gonna give him an interview. That's all I gotta say. Go ahead.
Oh, con. Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I don't want, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to take away from the show right now. So I just like to bring out our guests, you know what I mean? So let's bring the brother out this time, you know what I mean? We always bring the sisters out first, so let's start with the brother. So we got the brother Oni'As. Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shah Barakathon, brother. Thanks for coming on the show. Shalom, you there? Okay, I hear you.
You froze a little bit, so he might not. You might have to repeat to him.
Okay, yeah. Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shah Barakathon, brother, man. Thank you for coming on the show. You know what I mean? Thank you for trusting in the process. You know what I'm saying? Glad to have you on the show. So, you know what I'm saying? How you doing?
Man, I'm feeling great, man. How y'all doing today?
Man, like I said, man, this of the Lord, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? We not asking for money. We not asking for no donations. We simply doing this for the Israelite community. You know what I mean?
Right. Blessed. I'm very
That's right.
blessed.
Yeah, so you know what I'm saying. So before we bring your the sister out, we like to start with the Hebrew cam. You mind doing the Hebrew cam for the sister?
Let us
Sure.
check you out.
You want me to stand up?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Hold on for a moment.
I wanna see. I can see my real expression.
Mm. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Hebrew got some drip out there. That's what's up. Con. Okay, look like a tall brother, sis. Con. Got you. Tall and fresh. That's what's up. Tall and fresh. You know what I mean? We should have played some grafted in music. You know what I mean?
He did the whole turn.
Okay. That's what I'm saying. Con. So yeah. All right, we're going to sister out. I'm gonna try to bring the brother on my side. Okay. Hey, how you doing, Anjel? You can turn your mic on.
Shalom.
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 Shalom, sis. Thank you for coming on the water for coming on the show, sis. You know what I mean?
Thank you for inviting me.
Yeah, man, no sweat. How you feel about the brother so far?
I would consider getting to know him.
Okay, you know what I mean? Cinderella, you want to help her introduce the Hebrew cam to her?
Yes, if you don't mind. Do you mind standing up so we can see you and stuff like that?
Okay, nice.
Yeah. He happy looking.
Okay, okay. I got a question. Sis, where you from?
I'm from Ohio.
Okay, you from Ohio. Okay. How about you?
I'm from Pennsylvania.
Oh, Pennsylvania. Okay,
Yes, sir.
Okay. Do either of y'all have an issue with relocating? You know what I'm saying?
I don't have an issue with that.
Praise.
Okay. All praises. He said all praises. He ain't say, you know what I mean? He ain't say I'm about to relocate. So like it. But yeah, go ahead, Sin. You got a question for him?
So I guess my first question would be to you guys. How old do you want your spouse to be? Because that's one of the things I notice is an issue. People don't really kind of mind relocating if they like somebody, but how old do you feel that you should be, for your age range? Should you be dating up or down?
Um, it could be just like at least 26 and up.
And how old are you?
Just turned 33 this year.
Okay,
Okay. For me, maybe like 37, between like 29 and 37.
Oh, there we go. We did it. That's what's up, right? You know what I'm saying? Right in the age bracket. Hey, you had a question that you mentioned earlier. You know what I'm saying? Do you mind getting that question off real quick?
Which one?
Melita,
Oh,
first.
if it was
Don't
about the dating.
yeah.
Okay, so I just really want to know this. Before even starting, or coming up on this show, how long were you dating or putting yourself out there or looking for someone before coming on this show? Like, were you already previously dating? Were you already previously putting yourself out there? You know what I mean?
Right. Not actually was putting myself out there, but it wasn't, you know, I didn't catch anybody at the moment. So I've been celibate for at least um how many years now? 15 years now. Just trying to find the right sister.
Okay, for me, I haven't really been dating, but I was talking to somebody like on Facebook.
Right.
We was talking like messaging for like a year, then we started really talking like probably December, beginning of December. Then we stopped around January. He was still in Africa, but
Mm,
he was in the truth, same congregation, everything. So we were considering getting serious, but he was just too far, and there were some like disagreements we had.
wow. Wow.
But
Yeah.
other than that, like been in the truth 8 years. Other than him, haven't really talked to no brother, nothing.
Mm. So that means you tried long distance before then.
Yeah, yeah, that was
So
very long distance. Yeah.
so that was like your first time.
My first long distance relationship.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that was really my first relationship prior to being in the truth. Like my last relationship was probably when I was like when I first turned 20,
Got you. Got you. So how long you been in the truth?
8 years. No, seven. About seven
Oh,
years.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. You still a baby. You still a baby. Me, I'm being in the truth for like at least I would say 10 years now.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
Yeah. So I came in the truth. I think in the year 2013.
That's good. Yeah, it was like 20, like I found out in 2018. Then I started congregating in like 2019. Then I congregate on and off. Can't really stay in one place because I move a lot and things like
Got you.
that. Yeah, where
Okay.
you say you
That's
live in Philadelphia?
not Pennsylvania. It's like it's
Oh,
next to
okay.
Philadelphia.
Okay. Okay, that's
Yeah.
cool.
So
Yeah.
and you said Ohio, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been to Ohio like at least 4 times.
Oh, that's cool. Did you like it?
Yeah, it was quiet and decent. You know, it was really decent. I loved it. And
Mm.
yeah, because I was a what's it called? Um, I think it was I had a van job. I was employed as a van driver, and I traveled to different states, and Ohio was the first one. You know, so I only been there Ohio for like at least 2 years, and then after that, I transferred to a different state. Pick up loads, drop loads, and stuff like that. And yeah, I like the Ohio. It's really quiet. I heard the taxes in Ohio is cheap, low too.
Hmm.
Yeah, and I heard that at least, and when you drive in states, it's usually 1 hour from each other in different states of Ohio. I mean, not in different states, I'm talking about
Different like
cities.
cities and stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. They pretty much are some distance away from each other. But I really want to leave the country for real. I'm trying to get out of here.
gotcha, gotcha. Would you like to go
Yeah.
to?
Like Africa or Brazil, Belize, Jamaica, Cuba. I'm still deciding on one specific place, but definitely somewhere that's like big on culture and family and safety and has like healthy food, like non-GMO fruits and vegetables. Like I don't think we should go to the store and have to choose between organic or non-organic. I think we should just like it should just not even be a thing. Like
Right,
everything should be
right.
organic pretty much. So yeah, the countries like that and some countries I look into try to see if they have a big like Israelite community type of thing. Some of them don't, some of them do. So that's what I'm like trying to focus on. Yeah.
Gotcha, gotcha. Sounds like you love to travel.
Yeah, yeah. I never been out the country, but I do love to travel.
Yeah, me too. I love to um, go outside the country, which I never went outside the country before. I just been to different states before, But
Mm.
I've been to Panama Beach before. It was beautiful when I went there.
Okay, okay, cool. So what do you
Yeah.
think about First Corinthians 11? Do you know that those scriptures 11? I think it's like from 3 to like 9 or something.
Let me check that out.
Do you have any kids?
Oh, no kids. What about you?
No, I don't have kids. No.
Okay. Would you like kids?
Definitely, definitely. I love children. I definitely want some.
Me too. I used to babysit my coworkers' babies, like up to 3 to 5 years old.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, me, when it comes to like babysitting babies, they be the first one to sleep, and I don't.
Oh, yeah. That's
Yeah, because you
good.
know how you take care of babies, you be the first one to sleep, and they be the one that's not really sleeping at all. They be wide awake.
Yeah, I wouldn't feel comfortable going to sleep if the child was still woke because ain't no telling what they can do.
Right, because I want to make sure. That's why I said I stay awoke, so they sleep before me. So,
Yeah, that's how it should
uh,
be. Yeah, that's
yes.
good. That's cool.
So how many you think you want?
Like however many God give me, I guess four would probably be a good answer because the sister has to have a sister, the brother. I really don't know how boys operate, but I know us girls we have to have a sister. So
Gotcha, I feel you. I have like aunts that had like four, two girls and two boys. Yeah, no, two girls and two boys. It's like a cycle with them. So I was like,
yeah,
okay.
yeah, I would like to have
So
twins. That would be cool.
you never know. It might be what's that thing? Uplets? Like people call it gay kids.
Triplets.
Yeah,
Hold up.
you never know.
I don't
You
know. I
never
don't
know.
know about that, but
Yeah. Hold up, Salakia. Let me bring out the scripture real quick. Yeah, if y'all don't mind.
Sure.
I'll go ahead and read it for you. First Corinthians 11:3 is what you wanted.
yes.
Okay. But I would have you know that the head of every man is Christ, and the head of the woman is the man, and the head of Christ is God. Want me to keep going?
Well, first I want to know what he think about that part, and then I do want you to keep going after that, though. But what do you
Okay.
think about that part? Do you pronounce your name Onis? Right? Is it Onis?
Oh, is he freezing up?
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
Oni'As, you there?
Onis.
Yeah, Oni'As. Let me bring him back up. Okay. Oni'As, you there? Oh man. Oh, shoot, he just dropped off. It's all good.
Okay.
Okay. What does Cinderella said he keep freezing? But yeah, it's all good. Until he come back, you know what I'm saying? I know you're trying to join back up. But I read it over for the audience though, for the replay viewers, for the live viewers. First Corinthians 11. You said in 3, right?
Yes.
Okay. But I would have you know that the head of every man is Christ, and the head of the woman, Salakia, and the head of the woman is the man, and the head of Christ is God. So, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully he knows that, you know what I'm saying, by him ruling. Well, do you mind me using the word rule?
No, you can definitely use that word.
Okay, con. So
I
yeah,
like that word.
hopefully, con. So hopefully his understanding of it is, you know what I'm saying, in order for him to rule over you, you know what I'm saying, he has to know that he has to know that Christ is over him, you know what I'm saying? And it's only one way to know that you following Christ is by keeping these laws and commandments, you know. So
Exactly.
I'm hoping his understanding is that, because like that's the only way that you could keep a man in check is having Christ over him. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right. Yeah. Yeah, there's
And
a couple verses about that I wanted to bring out. Not bring out, but if he already on track with that, then we don't have to bring him out. But I want to see his hair as well, But if he's not comfortable showing me, but I would like to see.
oh man, nah, trust
Under
me,
there.
man. He's trying to win. Trust me, he's trying to win you over. So I'm sure he got no problem showing his head. Bring
Okay,
it
that's
out. Oh yeah, you got the brothers Zedekiah saying, "Bring it out, sis." You know what I mean?
good. Yeah, I watched the last two episodes of your show too. So this is really a good thing that you're doing. Like it was very interesting, very mature, very demure, very righteous. Like
Yeah,
this.
most high in Christ. Yeah, the water, man. And like, I don't see why people trying to sabotage the show, because I'm not doing nothing for myself. I'm being very unselfish because I already have a rig. I'm not out here, what I'm saying? Like when me and you was talking, like, what I'm saying? Like, was I trying to get with you at all?
No, no, you weren't at all. And I didn't know nothing about this show before you reached out to me. So I didn't hear nothing negative about it. I think more publicity is better, like putting the show more out there would be good.
What Cinderella said, I told you glasses and hats, woman will say something. Oh yeah, that's an inside joke on that. But yeah, man, shit, the water. We had another question in the chat. Let me see what's going on with it. We had yeah. So do you have any kids? That's from
Oh no,
Zedekiah.
we answered that question. I don't have any kids.
Okay, no kid. Oh yeah, right, right. I remember. Con, he was saying, do you want any kids? And what was your answer to that?
I do want kids. Yes.
Okay, you got a number on that?
I guess like 3 or 4 would be good, or more, have a more, but definitely like I know if when I have a girl, like she has to have a sister, so that's that. And I
Oh,
definitely want
yeah,
a boy,
yeah. You
so
got it in the cruise.
yeah,
Con.
yeah. I don't know if boys have to have brothers when they grow up. I know us girls, we have to have a sister. So.
And then Zedekiah brought out Ecclesiastes, Sirach 6:17. Whosoever fears the Lord shall direct his friendship um aright, for as he is, so shall his neighbor be also. So man, Zedekiah come with these scriptures, man. But I'm saying the brother back. I'm gonna read it one last time for him since you back. You good,
Yeah,
Oni'As?
yeah. So I apologize. I think my battery died at the moment.
Oh, Okay. I'm gonna pick up where we left off. This is the one of this. 1 Corinthians 11 and verse 3. But I would have you know that the head of every man is Christ, and the head of the woman is the man, and the head of Christ is God. So she just wanted you to break that down for her.
Okay, so it's saying that every man, his head is Christ, right? And Christ's head is God. So the woman's head is the man, and even though it don't say the children, but you already know the head of the children is the mother.
Right, right. Okay. So verse 4, like, what do you think verse 4 is saying?
Uh, Verse 4 is saying, every man pray or prophesy having his head covered, dishonor his head. So if I'm praying or prophesying,
Oh,
reading
you took your hat
scriptures,
off. Okay.
yeah, uh, it's saying every if we pray, if I'm praying or you praying, if I'm praying, because this is talking about the man. So if I'm praying, my head should be uncovered, like I just did now. And if I'm prophesying, reading the scriptures, my head still had to be uncovered. So if I keep my head on and reading scriptures or praying, I'm dishonoring my head, which is Christ.
Okay, that's good. That is good. Can I ask you about another scripture? Basically, what do you think about fringes? Like, do you wear fringes every day?
Yeah, constantly. Yeah. Right now, I don't have fringes right now because I'm trying to find a good fringes to match it of my clothing right now. But I do have fringes on my black hoodie, golden black
Okay,
hoodie.
so like, if you went outside, you would put on the black hoodie, or do you go outside sometime with no fringes on?
And I put it all the time,
You
all
said
the
what?
time. Fringes in broad blue.
Yes. Okay, you wear
Yeah.
them all the time.
Yes.
Okay, that's good. Okay. Did you just start your locks? Like, is this a new journey or?
Not it's not actually locks. It's actually twists.
Okay.
Yeah. So it was super skinny at first. So it
Okay.
started very skinny because you know how people the salons they do it super tight and it started making your head feel like a little bit lightheaded or pop out of nowhere.
Oh
So
yeah, yeah.
yeah. So now it just like became a little bit thicker and longer. So
Okay, that's cool. Yeah, I like
yeah.
hair.
Okay.
Okay.
But sound like you know how to do hair though.
Yeah, I mean, know how to do a little bit of something, something.
Eh,
Like, I
Hey,
wouldn't be saying I know how to do everything, but yeah. Yeah,
hey,
my hair is natural now. I used to wear weaves and stuff like that, and then when I started being in the truth, I started wearing like braids and natural styles. We like the vibe, brother, on his. Okay. I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't pay attention to the chat. But yeah, they I used to wear weave, but then I repented from all of that. Now every once in a while I do wear like some extra hair, but not really, because when I wear weave, sometimes I be feeling bad, so I put some braids in, and I just be wanting to take them right back out.
gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel you on that. Sure.
Yeah. So tell me more about you. Like, what you be doing? Like, do you hang out with brothers and stuff often?
I have I have a sister that's in the truth as well, and I did met a brother. I haven't able to contact him lately because I think I met him in the bus stop. So I saw a brother with fringes of border blue, and I had to wait for the bus to stop because it was moving. So I don't want to, fall off the bus. So I saw the brother. I said, "Hey, Sean, bro." He said, "Hey, Sean." Then we came out the bus, came out, and he said, "Hey, you gotta wear fringes of border blue." I said, "Hell yeah, yeah, definitely, it's a lot." So we exchanged numbers. He was in a wheelchair, so we exchanged numbers and stuff like that. So I messaged him, but I never got a message back from him or a call back from him. So
So, do you have other like brothers that you hang out with?
yes, it's a camp I'm with, and I talk to other brothers sisters as well. And I just finished watching their classes at the moment as well. And I have somebody over me that talks to me constantly. He's a senior brother, so he counts me with a lot of stuff. So
Okay. Oh, well, happy Passover for me. I'm celebrating the Passover right now.
oh shoot, praises. Same here. I'm doing the same thing.
Okay. Yeah, all praises. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
What is
what's
your favorite holidays? Mosiah's holiday. Which one's your favorite?
probably Tabernacle. Well, first
Mm,
I don't. It's between Tabernacle and Day of Atonement. I don't know which order to put it in, but I love camping outside, being in fresh air, nature, and just everybody being together. I did miss the last one, unfortunately, but in 2022 was the last time like I really went camping with everybody and like camped the Tabernacle the holy way, and it was
right,
so beautiful. And then Day of Atonement because he washed all of our sins away, like we are
right,
forgiven. So
right.
that's yeah. What
Definitely.
about
Sure. Passover is my number one favorite one, but Tamina is definitely my favorite one as well. So it's like a balance between those two. I love
you?
Tabernacle because we can be able to dwell in booths, uh, go over scriptures with brothers and sisters. Have time, like have fun time, like some activities. Uh, you know, we basically cook and other stuff like that. So I really like it. Like we dwell in booths. We actually take down the tent, build the tent at the same time. I really love it. If
Mm.
to be honest, it's my first time camping before in my entire life. Never camped in my entire life before, but I love it. The reason why I
Yeah,
like
me too.
Tabernacle is because of you know, the outdoors. The sound of you wake up in the morning, you hearing birds chirping. That's all
Yeah,
you could hear. So you could get away from bills and all the nonsense that's going on in the world. So it's like Tabernacle is a peaceful place to
yeah,
uh, celebrate the Most High holiday. So I love Tabernacle. So
yeah.
Passover and Tabernacle is my favorite.
That's cool. That's good. Okay. Do you have any questions for me? Because I got some questions.
Yes. Is
Well, you
long
just asked me
distance?
a question, but yeah.
Huh?
I said you did just ask me a question. Yeah.
Yeah. Long distance good for you?
Long distance is not really a problem. I mean, my ideal relationship would be for us to, I guess, be closer together and be in the same congregation and be, you know, in the same congregation in a sense where we're meeting at the same like school type thing, you know, in the same building on the Sabbaths and high holy days, and we can really see each other and improve each other. But it long distance is okay because you know the Bible said flee from fornication. So, you know, that's fine. You know, if we're just over the phone and that's cool.
Gotcha. So
FaceTime, good communication, seeing each other periodically. Maybe, well, definitely, maybe having somebody like know what we're doing, having someone over us, a married couple. I had a sister over me that was like married, and she would reach out to me and give me advice and things like that. But now that I'm in a different location now, I have to get another sister over me. So, but yeah, that's okay. Mm.
that
But
sounds
how
good.
good with you or about being like self-aware? Like, are you aware of like what you are doing, how your emotions or how you are conveying yourself? Like, do you have good self-awareness?
Yes, definitely. I definitely do. I definitely do.
Give
Like,
me an example with that.
um, sometimes, like, for example, if like, uh, if if I accidentally went furniture, I had also have to correct myself. Sometimes I have to correct myself. Hey, you gotta keep the laws, man. They'll be so because it's a law to wear. If not, you know, I always have to correct myself when I'm doing wrong or not. You know, because I'm a type of person is that if you see something I'm doing wrong, I'm not going to, you know, argue about it. I'm just going to listen to what you got to say. You know, saying I always want to hear from your side of the story and you hear the side of my story.
Okay, okay, that's good. So, what if like what I'm telling you you're doing, you might not see it? Then how would you like feel about that?
I'll listen. I'll basically listen to you because I want to know you know, what's going on. You know, if I'm doing something wrong or not. You know, I gotta know because I could be doing something. You could be telling me something, and the next one I get in trouble for it, and you was right the whole time. You know, I'm not gonna bark at you and say, "Well, you know, you the weaker vessel. You're not supposed to tell me what to do and stuff like that." You know, that's not me. I had rather listen to you what you're saying. You know,
Okay. Are you always this like chill and like talk at this level or like sometimes when you get a little upset you get louder or
now I'm usually always laid back in a sense. Like I don't get too angry that quickly that much. I don't because it just don't make no sense. I don't have time to get pissed off at the moment. You know, life is short. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm. Do when you get upset do you like curse a lot or
Nah.
like do you knock stuff over or anything like that?
But cursing, it could be in a different way, right? Of cursing, like I could say instead of saying the F word, I could say fudge.
Oh, so
So
you don't
somebody,
curse like at all?
huh?
You don't curse at all?
I do. I used to curse a lot, but
Yeah,
you
nothing wrong
know,
with that.
it's sometimes I might curse, it might come out of me, but I just correct myself. Damn, you're not supposed to be cursing, guy. So I say, yeah, okay, and I'm not gonna do that again. You know, like I
Yeah,
said, I always
yeah.
have to correct myself sometimes.
Yeah, nothing. I mean, I try not to curse, like you said. It might slip out, but that's not something you want to just be like going around saying stuff like that. But
Yeah, like
I've,
you just
huh?
yeah, like you just curse somebody out for no damn reason. No, I'm not a type of person like that.
Yeah,
You
for
know.
no reason. But that's
What
good.
about you?
Like I don't. How about me? What's the question? Because I
What
did just
about you?
ask like 3 questions.
No, I was saying, what about you? Do you curse a lot?
Oh no, I just said I don't really curse. Like I try to replace it with a different word. Like I don't know. I can't. I don't be saying like oh fudge and stuff like that. But I'll be like I don't know. I just try to change it completely because also you know why are you cussing? Like why are you that upset about something? You got to try to look at the positive about it. So I
Right.
try to just switch the feeling as soon as possible so I can get back to being positive and happy and stuff. You know we're not gonna be happy all the time, but why dwell on the negative in life? So, and usually things that's happening, it can be you can either fix it, do something about it, or you can't. So it's just like,
Gotcha,
whatever.
gotcha. I feel you.
Yeah.
Do you drink?
Occasionally, last night to bring in the Sabbath and bring in the Passover, I did have a little bit of wine, but before that, I think it was weeks before that. I don't really drink, no, or do marijuana. I don't
Nah,
smoke.
me
I
either.
don't smoke nothing. Yeah, you don't smoke, right? Nothing.
Nah, I never.
Or snort.
You said snore?
You don't snort nothing, right?
You snore as in like sleep and snore?
No, no, it was a joke. Never mind. I
Okay.
mean, like snort cocaine, but anyways.
Nah, I never did. I seen before, but I never, dealt with it before. I never know
Yeah.
how to. I mean, when I was in elementary school, first time, uh, smoking the weed for the first time. So I was like, why is people get so, because I don't feel anything. It's not working on me. But when it comes to like drinking, it it does work on me. When I drink, it brings out the real me. Me, I'm laid back, funny, smiling. You know how people when they drink, right? They
Mhm.
tend to get angry, sad, crying, and this and that. Like I think last year my mom died, so I
Oh,
drank alcohol,
look at that.
and a thanks. My mom, I mean, I drank alcohol, and I forgot everything. What happened. I forget everything. I was super happy. I was so happy that I just smelled the roses or something like that, and just
Oh,
started smiling. That's
yeah.
just
It
me.
says like wine make of the spirit merry. Yeah.
Yeah, wine makes a man glad. Yep, yep,
Yeah.
yep.
They said in the chat, like, what's your stance on birthdays? Do you celebrate birthdays?
Now I used to in the world when I was in
Hmm.
law, I used to, but some reason in the world I now noticed. I say, hey, why the heck celebrate birthdays? A long time ago. It's because I was born in '92, so that's a long time. Why would I celebrate something that does not correlate with me at all?
Yeah. No, I don't celebrate birthdays. I think it's a lot of like scriptures in the Bible that they wasn't for birthdays. So, yeah, I don't do them.
Yeah,
It's not.
that's like
Yeah.
the heathen's custom. Of Pharaoh celebrate his birthday. Who was forgot his name.
I know when they wanted John the Baptist's head on a platter, that was something. So it seemed like every time we celebrated our birthdays, it was like bad things came behind it. So
Yeah, definitely with especially with Job when one of his kids celebrate his birthday and I think a ceiling crushed them out of nowhere.
yeah, yeah.
So
So it's
like,
it's a lot of verses that talk about not celebrating birthdays.
yeah,
Like,
definitely we cannot. Especially the holidays like Christmas, and in Jeremiah it speaks about that. So I
mm,
don't know. I
Jeremiah's.
to be honest, I never celebrate Christmas in the world either. Because I grew up sheltered. So the only thing we celebrate that time. We celebrate birthdays, Thanksgiving, which I don't celebrate now at
Yeah,
all.
you were Jehovah Witness growing up.
Huh?
Jehovah Witness.
Nah,
Were
7 days Adventist.
Oh wow, I was 7 Day Adventist for like 3 months, like right before I came into the truth.
Hmm.
I was 7 Day Adventist, like I don't know. I just wanted to keep the Sabbath day, and then did that for a few months. And I was asking the pastor, like, don't I was asking him these biblical questions,
Right.
things that are basic to us now, but at the time it was deep, and he was being confounded by it, and he couldn't answer. And something he was like, yeah, we wasn't supposed to do that. Like they had a woman being a preacher, a woman not supposed to surpass a man. So just things like that. He was like, yeah, you're right, but we're not going to change that. So
Definitely,
7 Day
definitely.
disadvantage, right? Yeah.
What is it?
Yeah, yeah. Do you need glasses?
Now I was just looking at the comment because my screen in the comments like too small.
You using your phone?
Yeah,
Yeah, okay.
yeah, because I have to get my laptop fixed.
Okay. Where do you oh well, I don't want to ask you that, never mind.
Where you really originally from?
I'm from Ohio. Yeah.
Like you born and raised in Ohio?
Yeah. I like
Okay,
them
okay,
from like somewhere else.
okay. Me, I'm originally born in Brooklyn, New York. Yeah, so born and raised over there, Brooklyn, New York. So I just first I moved from Brooklyn, New York to Long Island, New York, and then I moved to Pennsylvania.
Okay. Do you
Yeah,
like it in Pennsylvania?
yeah, yeah. I like it. It is. But the crazy thing with Pennsylvania, they very traditional.
Okay.
Like it could be heathen sports. They go very hard. They make a damn parade. What else? They make Halloween parade. They make
Mm-hmm.
car what's that thing? Car parades. This state
Oh,
is 100% true. But guess what? Since I'm from Brooklyn, New York, right? They had a carnival called Bacchanal. Women and men dressing appropriate. Here in Pennsylvania, we don't have that in Pennsylvania. They don't
okay.
tolerate that stuff here.
Yeah, yeah. That sound like the Freaknik or something. Is that what the carnival was?
Don't mind the background. I think Nordic King just playing this song in the background. Forgive
Oh,
me,
you
you
got some
guys.
roommates?
What you say?
You got roommates?
No, it's just that the windows is open, so it's just making music in the background.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
What do you do for fun?
shoot, I do a lot of stuff for fun. I go out to movies, go out bowling, go out video game. There's a video game place that's open called the VR. It's which you put the VR system on you, so you actually be in the virtual world to
Oh,
play.
okay. You have
Yeah,
that?
no, there's a place that has it. So
Oh, cool. Okay. I want
yeah,
to do that.
yeah, and there's I go out to movies, dinners. Sometimes I go to the museum to look at history, or I think one time I went to wine tasting before.
Oh,
First
cool.
time I went wine tasting, and and I play, watch, read a couple of scriptures, watch TV. I play with my niece too sometimes. She play Roblox, so
Oh, nice.
like I said, I like kids, so I barely play games with my niece. So not only that, I usually, go out and do you have pets?
Do I what?
Do you have pets?
Pets? No.
Okay,
Mm-mm. I
you
love
like dogs?
animals though, but I don't have any.
You like dogs?
Yeah, I do. You have a
Okay,
dog?
yeah, it's a girl. It's
Okay,
a
what
York.
kind?
It's a Yorkie Shih mixed with a Chihuahua.
Oh, so you got one of them really little dogs. Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
The
Okay.
the crazy thing how I got her is I got her in a rainstorm. So I rescued her from a rainstorm.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
Wow. That's really
yeah.
sweet.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
crazy how cause it was on my backyard, so I heard weeping and crying, and I was like, okay, that's probably next door neighbor. So next thing I'm looking outside again, through the trash, I see a little dog peeking out of nowhere. I said, oh shoot, and she got scared, and ran back. I said, oh, okay. Then she came right back, knocking the door. I said, oh, okay, took her in, clean her up, warm her up, cause she was so shivering, and she'd be super skinny. She was very skinny. So
Oh,
I took care of her, feed her, clothe her, and all this stuff. Now I call her Mimi.
oh, that is
Yeah,
really sweet. Like,
yeah.
wow. I know I when I used to have like cats and stuff, me and my little sister, we would find cats outside and just take them in and love them. But our parents wouldn't know. Like my mom wouldn't even know. Then my mom would find out like 2 weeks later, and she would just take them to the vet and get them the shots or whatever, and we'd just keep them. So I used to rescue cats as well.
Nice, nice.
That's
Like,
good. Okay.
yeah. Do you drive? Like, drive or have a car?
So I know how to drive, but I don't have a car and I don't drive. Do you
Mm,
drive?
yes.
Okay. Are you
Yeah.
a truck driver?
Now I'm a title specialist.
A what?
Title specialist.
Hmm. Okay, what's that?
It's something that you something that to deal with stocking of cars. Like you know when you go to a dealership
Okay,
to
that's
get
what
a
I
car.
thought. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I do. And not only that, I'm going to school to be a sterilized process technician,
Mm.
sterilizing medical instruments.
Oh yeah, okay. I was a secretary for that. Like I was doing administrative assistant work. That's what I do
Mm,
a lot of. And I'm a home health aide, so I take care of like elderly people and people with autism. And I work at GNC, General Nutrition Center.
okay, okay, that's neat. Nice. You like it?
I do. I want to go into something more like agriculture, horticulture type of environment, working in like the botanical gardens and things.
Nice.
I love nature, so that's what I want to be around.
That's not bad. I used to be a lab technician in an aquaculture place as well in the lab before in Pennsylvania.
Oh my God! Wow, that seems
Yeah,
cool.
yeah,
Yeah.
and then then I was doing soil technician. Soil technician is like you see when you see how the road is. My job is to be in the laboratory and make them to
Mm,
keep the floor super flat. That was
okay.
my job before.
Okay. So, do you
Yeah.
like the occupation that you're in now? Like, are you passionate about it?
Of making the floor, but I think aquaculture more than like
So you want
sometimes.
to get back into that?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you know how you could get back into that?
You said what?
Do you know how to get back into that field?
Yeah, I was told that I need a certain you know degree to get it. That's what I was told before. But I already have the skills to do it. But I guess they just want me to get a certificate out of it, go to school first. I was like, sure, I wouldn't mind doing it.
Okay, that's cool. Okay, that's awesome. That's good. Do you have any more like questions for me or anything?
Yes. About the congregation wise, would that be a problem? Like I'm in a different congregation and you're in a different congregation. Would that be a problem?
I really don't want to say my congregation, but yeah, that will honestly be an issue. Because we're really serious about congregation and coming together, and it's interesting that you're celebrating Passover right now. Just because of things like that, like celebrating new moons. We celebrate the new moon when it's full and bright.
Right.
Uh, we keep the Sabbath from Friday sundown to Saturday sundown every Sabbath. Just things like that. So I wouldn't want to like if when I get married to a man, he thinks it's new moon and I think it's you know per realm. So that would be a problem. And if I was honestly like congregating every week and going as often as I should, and I had a ride to the school or I was closer to a school, I would consider proving a man for my congregation.
Okay.
I was very nervous about coming on here because of that. And yeah, so yes.
I mean, to me, I don't think it would be a problem for me. I would like to, uh, you know, you know, get to know your congregation, because I would like to, leave my congregation and join yours.
Oh wow, you want to leave? Why do you want to leave your congregation?
Yeah, I wouldn't mind, especially if you're there.
Yeah, is everything okay at your congregation?
It's okay. It's just that it's it just reminded me of my old congregation that I was
You were part of
that
more than one.
huh.
You were part of. You said a different congregation at first.
Yeah, when I first came to church, I was in a different congregation before, and I didn't like because I didn't like that congregation due to the it's because of they didn't apply the two of the laws, the one in Leviticus 5 verse 1, Matthew 18 verse 15 with me. So it was just
Oh,
like
okay. So they didn't come to you as a brother.
right,
Okay.
right.
What color do your congregation wear?
They were black and gold.
In just that them two colors?
Yeah, that's like the whole uniform.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
What about yours?
If I say it, everybody gonna know, and I don't want to say it.
That's okay.
Ain't no sweat, ain't no sweat.
It's a popular one.
Yeah. So we did have a couple of closing questions in the chat. Let me bring this up. I like that question, Zedekiah. I'm gonna bring it up for you. We had oh, so like what tribe are y'all from?
Oh, that's a good question. I'm from Judah.
You from Judah? Okay. How about you, Oni'As?
I'm from the tribe of Levi, or the
Levi?
priestess.
Okay. Okay. I did hear some type of accent, so you know what I'm saying? That's why I wanted to know that.
Got you,
What
got
was
you.
the other question? Man? Oh yeah, so Zedekiah asks, I guess this was for the sister. Could you be with the individual, like, or does he have to be a part of your camp?
He does have to be a part of my camp. Yeah. And definitely not an individual. Like that's no, you know. I want you to have a brotherly type of spirit and want to come together and fellowship and things like that. And be a family man, you know, not just with your kids, but I would like you to want to have a family.
Mm-hmm. Con. Okay. And okay, and obviously for you, brother, it sounds like you definitely want to be a part of something, you know, bigger than yourself. You know what I'm saying? Just 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 celebrating Passover on your own and all that. So you want to be a part of a camp, basically.
Right, definitely.
Okay, okay. I got another question for you. You know what I'm saying? Like for the sister, you know what I'm saying? Like do you want your Lord to like be teaching at camp, you know what I'm saying? Like with the microphone and all that.
I do. But if you I think you should be willing to do that. Like if somebody they need you to go up there and grab the mic, you should be ready to teach at all times. But if you're more into like photography or editing or coordinating things in a certain way, if you have another gift, then do that. But you know, I think all men can be teachers and leaders. So.
Okay, Con. Cinderella, you got any questions?
Um, hmm.
No, I don't have too many questions just based on, you know, learning what you learned about each other. And do you think that it's a match? And I'm gonna tell y'all this too. Don't say yes if it's not based on anything because listen, we don't want to have people who like they feel like that person is not their fit and then they say yeah. So we don't want to give people false hope, you know what I'm saying? So that's the only thing. That's what's been going on. So we just want y'all to be comfortable to let each other down, like, Um, that's about it.
Con, so say it how you say it. It's a match. It's a match. How you say it?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's a match, and if it's not, then we can let each other know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, just have respect for each other. Like if it's anything based on like moving, you know, or the amount of kids or whatever it could be, age. There's a
Mm,
lot of factors to that. So I just don't want nobody to hold to anything and stuff because we matching y'all just based on the blind date. And people will have options that if you don't match with somebody that you can go on a speed date and pick from a variety of different people who are still waiting to be matched and stuff like that. Yeah, so we're trying to do something to help everybody at least get out there because that's the whole thing. We want y'all to get yourself out there so somebody else can see you. You never know where your future could be.
Yeah. Con, I mean, like, man, I feel like this brother is willing to like give a organ for you. You know what I mean? Like, this is the type of brother he is saying your brother, man. You know what I mean? Like, he
yeah.
represented Brooklyn to the fullest. He represented the tribe of Levi like I never seen. And you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? He's from the tribe of the high priest. And I just, you know what I'm saying? The brother said he willing to join your congregation. I just think this was a good match. And it was of the Lord too, because how everything came together. This match wasn't supposed to happen. So, you know, so I could tell you all that off camera, but you know what I'm saying, I feel like y'all was meant to meet each other based on how everything connected tonight. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And you know what I'm saying? Since it's a match, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna share y'all info off camera. I'm gonna give y'all info to each other. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? Y'all
And
can hit us up anytime if y'all need to. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I want to say one thing to you, sir. Cut your dang on hair. Because that's the other thing. I am also one as here as a comedian. And you need to cut your hair. I just want to tell you in the realest way. Cut your hair. Your hair will look so much better if you cut it. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't the
Nah,
twisted
nah,
I'm sorry,
nah,
no.
man. The
He's too
brother
grown
cool. The
for that.
brother cool.
No, he's too
You know what
grown
I'm
for
saying?
the
The kid
twist.
is
I
not
think he
done. Like,
would look
like
very
look at my hair. My
clean
hair
with a
is
nice haircut. I'm
I know
telling
too the
you, as
style
a
the
woman.
hair.
As a woman, he a man. Don't let no man tell you how to look. I'm a woman tell. I feel like you would look so much more handsome with a nice cut or a nice little fro. I ain't gonna lie to you with a nice little lineup.
Yeah. Nah, but that's your taste though. That's your taste, Salaki. You know what I mean? Not every woman got the same taste. I can't I can't let you get that off, Salaki. But yeah, man, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shabbarakatah, man. Thank the both of y'all for coming on the show. And I'm gonna share y'all info to each other, you know what I'm saying? And I'm glad that we was able to you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying, help each other. You know what I mean?
Okay, this was fun. It was so nice to meet all of you. I appreciate it. Thanks, thanks
You
for
know what I'm
reaching
saying?
out.
We're here anytime. Okay.
Yeah,
All
thank
right.
you guys so much. Thank you.
Okay,
Seriously.
shalom. Shalom. Yeah, sis, let's see. Stalin Maldiva. That was Zedekiah said. But
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
man. But yeah, how you feeling about this show? Like that, like they was vibing, you know what I mean? Like Shorty came with her own questions and everything.
Yeah, I think they had a little bit of different things in common and stuff like that. And I don't know. I want to see. I was just listening to both of them and stuff like that. But I don't know. Yeah, I want to see. I don't want. I don't want to say. I don't want to say every time I be thinking it be a match. I'll be so. This one, I'm not even gonna have no opinion
It's
on.
only
Let
been one
God.
that we've been wrong. It's only been one that we, you know what I'm saying, it wasn't, you know what I'm saying, it looked good on camera. Then once the cameras got off,
I thought it was a match every time.
yeah, nah, the second show was a match. They doing good, you know what I'm saying? Like, also to the show, you know what I mean? Man, I give excellent counsel work, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? People hit me up, you know what I'm saying? And I'm right there. Ain't nothing but a phone call away from at work. I'm going to, you know, take an hour break right there and just, you know what I'm saying, and just help y'all out because, you know what I'm saying? Like, I got my house in order, you know what I'm saying? And I just, you know what I'm saying, free game. I just want to help the community out, like I said. Like we should be a common unity. You know what I mean? It ain't like it don't make no sense to me that the Israelite community is not bigger in love the way that it should be by now. You know what I mean? Everybody trying to take away from each other, everybody you know what I'm saying, if you're not a part of my camp, you're not in the truth. Oh, you know what I'm saying, like our women are the best women. Man, come on now. Nah, man, you know what I'm saying? We need a platform that's a common unity like Blind Date and Faith where we could bring anybody together. And you see what happens, you know what I'm saying? Like a sister could, you know, could persuade a brother to join her camp, and that's what it's about. But you know what I mean? Like when you so like all about your camp, you know what I'm saying? That's not how you fish people into your camp because you're not willing to talk to other people. And so I'm saying, so I claim that I'm an individualite, but I keep the laws just like y'all do. You know what I mean? You got anything, sis, in closing?
That's about it. And just asking for more people to come and just join the show and stuff like that. Put yourself out there, you know. Oh no, that's about it. I'm just grateful to the two people who came on. She's a very beautiful lady. He's very handsome. He actually looks like my dang on brother, just a little darker. He looks just like my dang on brother. So, you know, I think that all the people that's been coming up, don't be shy, y'all. Y'all all very nice looking people. Everybody that's that came up, very nice looking people. So don't be shy, y'all, and stuff like that. That's the whole thing is y'all backing out at the last minute, like. Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
Just say
man.
no.
Nah, like we adults, like, bruh, like we are adults. You know what I mean? If you don't want to do it, you don't got to do it. But don't waste our time because you wasting somebody else's time that's putting time aside. You know, they losing sleep from waking up early in the morning to go to work because they waiting on you. So when you be unresponsive and you don't be an adult, that say a lot about you. You know what I mean? Salakia. But with, you know what I'm saying? And also, like when it comes to looks, I try my best to look the most roughest. So I'm the worst looking on the show. So, you know what I'm saying? Off breaks, y'all look better than at least me. Go ahead. I see you want to
Well,
try.
that y'all supposed to dress up. See, we the host. We just here as like the third wheel is like y'all friend. That's the whole thing of what I'm saying. He like his wingman. I'm supposed to be like her wing girl. That's the point of the show too. We want y'all to understand. So yeah, that's what it is. I'm giving support to the women. He giving support to the men. That's why when I would get on his hairstyle, he was like, "Hey, get out for him." So we there as like y'all friends on a
Mhm.
date. So but we do try to let y'all talk to each other and stuff like that so you can get to know each other, because that's the only thing I don't like about a lot of dating shows is they don't really let you actually talk to the person for you exchange information with them. You just go based on looks and a few things, and then they pop the balloon and then they gone. So yeah,
Very
also like
manipulative.
you said, you doing counseling and stuff. So if you feel like you not sure about a person, get help for y'all. If you really want that person, you will try to get help and stuff.
Yup. And with that, man, Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shabarakatah, Yahweh Shamar, Alatham, by Hashem Yahweh Shah to the sisters. You know what I'm saying? May the Most High watch over the sisters. And with that, man, we out.
Yahweh Hashem Mashiach Yahweh Shabbat. Lord Heavenly Father, we come to Yahweh Hashem Mashiach Yahweh Shabbat. Begotten Son Christ. Yahweh Hashem Mashiach Yahweh Shabbat. Bless us and watch over us and keep us, Lord. Yahweh Hashem Mashiach Yahweh Shabbat. Wake up from sleep, feeding the sheep. If you want the kingdom, you must be born again. The Bible like a sword, precepts so sharp it'll pierce your skin. We ain't never gonna break a bed. 2 Corinthians 4, 8 through 10. Before Yahweh Shah come, it's time to repent and get grafted in. Get grafted in. It's time to repent and get grafted in. Before Yahweh Shah come, it's time to repent and get grafted in. Get grafted in. Get grafted in. Before Yahweh Shah come, it's time to repent and get grafted in. Straight up.